So, did a little bit of more work. Well, quite a bit more work. She runs. I have a video of her starting. Actually, you probably just seen it. I was thinking I didn't. You guys will see it before this, but I cracked my hood there. Well, it's been cracked, so I'll push it down. So, zip tied it up. Looks cool. I like the look of it. You can see there's two down there, but that's because I broke my hood mount right there, so I fixed that. This is running. All I gotta do is, well, what I think I'm gonna do is swap the carburetor, because this carburetor, you go that way for the choke, which is gay. And throttle goes that way, so I'm gonna get a stock normal 12 horsepower carb. I think this is a 20 horsepower, I'm not sure, I don't remember. This was off Old Betsy originally, that girl right there. But this is my wiring for my light, but I gotta get a hold of my cousin, and this is the kill wire for this motor, and I want it to still be on the key switch, so I gotta figure out what one's the kill wire on here. I'm assuming it's the black one, but I'm just gonna call him before I do anything. But as you can see, she spins over by the push start, but I gotta touch it to metal every time I shut it off, and I don't like that. I've had a lot of mowers I've had to do that, and that's not how I like it, so yeah. But belt ain't slipping anymore. Knock on wood, it's not. Knock on wood, it hopefully stays like that. Wood, knock on wood. But yeah, she's in. But this is what I'm saying. So normally you'd pull that way to make choke, but instead you gotta go that way. So I don't have nothing hooked up. I just put my idler screw. I just tighten my idler screw to where I want it to run at. And I had the spring on, but you know, it decided to come off, I guess, again. Well, yeah, she's going. It's a work in progress, but she is starting to work. So yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna get to work on this throttle setup. Throttle and choke. How much gas do I have? Like none. Luke! So now, this is my ground wire, but my light wires are all good to go. All zip tied up. Now I gotta get a hold of my cousin still. And this is the kill wire. Goes to up there to the coil. And you touch this metal and it dies. But I could run it up to a toggle switch and run, but I'd rather not put a toggle switch in. I want to run it off the key. But one of these are the kill wire that goes to the key. So when you turn the key off, it kills the motor. But I gotta figure out which one it is. I mean, if I can't get a hold of them tonight, I'm just gonna cut. I'm assuming it's this black one, but I'd rather not just guess. But if I have to, I'll cut them all off. I mean, I'm probably never gonna use the connector again anyways, but I'll always be able to wire it back up. I'll cut them up higher, but I'd rather only have to cut one, you know. So yeah, I'll get back to you when I do something or do this. Oh, and this thing always flopped down, so I zip tied it up, and I zip tied. Well, the button got pushed down into there. As you can see, it's right there. As you can see, it still works if you stick your finger down in there, but I'd rather not. So just using zip tied, you know. Just zip tied that thing up and it works. So yeah. But this is definitely turning into the main mud mower most likely. I love this mower. I pretty much fell in love with it. So yeah, these tires are probably gonna be staying on it. I might be getting mud tires for that, not next week, but the week after. Maybe. So just back mud tires, but that'll work for me. So yeah, I'll get back to you when I do something. So now I'll actually do a video of an update. Been just showing you guys clips, but I'll actually show you now. don't mind the mud, I sort of rode around. But, in the front here, see those two, I broke a bracket on the inside of the hood, so I zip tied it. And this side of the hood was all cracked, so put some zip ties on it. Looks pretty cool in my opinion. Got the light bar all wired up still, as you can see. Oh, now, that's one of the things I haven't showed you guys. So, you got this extra bulk wiring here. Don't mind that, it's just a bunch of wiring wrapped up because I had extra on it. That's on, that's off. Literally, I have all those wires on that key switch, but I'm only using one of them, and that's the black wire on the key switch. And that's for the kill. Where it goes on and off. Literally. So, yeah. But, what else? Oh, don't mind that seat cover, that's not staying on there, that's just because, my seat is muddy and I want to ride it without getting muddy. But you come over to here, you can see I got an ammo box on her. That's got a rope in there right now for pulling people out, but, one clean spot. I don't think I've done much more, it's nothing really. I mean, I'm having a birthday party in like 2 weeks, and one of my friends and cousins coming over, and so I gotta get a cover for that, for mud don't get in there. But as you can see, mud's already getting in there, but I haven't gone through the deep mud pit with this, and if I go through the deep mud pit like this, with the carburetor like this thing's just gonna die because it's gonna get water in the carb, so I gotta do something to at least cover it up. I mean, it probably won't go up, probably go up to the car, maybe not, but either way, water will splash up in there, so, yeah. So far, my belt ain't slipping, so that's nice. But, yeah, that's about it, really. That thing, this weekend, that mower right there, might be getting mud tires. I'm buying a set for 50 bucks, maybe. Yeah, I'm getting a 14.5 horsepower motor. I'm buying, and then I'm getting a side shaft motor for the wheel horse out there. So yeah, but next video you guys are gonna see me working on this thing. As you guys know, oh, my exhaust is done too. I might have showed you a little clip, but so pretty much don't mind my welding. I'm not the greatest welder in the world, but I bought a welder today. I welded before that. I got this welder, but I'm still not that great. But as you can see, this is the welding job I did. These ones aren't bad. These are pretty good. That's just a mount, but I ran the exhaust, so don't mind that. That's just a mess. But whatever, it don't matter how ugly it is. It just matters if it works. Look in there. Freaking mint. My exhaust is hiding underneath. But I put that in there for a support. But this is just exhaust. I literally found this tip on the side of the road. I have a huge one at my dad's, but this was the one I put on here. But this is exhaust. I sort of do want to run it. Maybe one day I'll run it all the way back. I don't know, but I'm probably going to run it to there at least. But I don't know. I sort of like it like this, and it sounds good. You can't really tell on video how good it sounds, but this is the welder 220 that I got. It's been seeming to do pretty good, and then that mower right there, I'm welding a stack. That's a V-twin. I'm welding stacks up on both sides, but as you guys know, I pulled this motor off. I'm stealing the carb, fuel pump, and starter off that and putting it on my grandpa's mower. This is just my riding mower. Then this thing in here, I gotta weld that starter on, and I gotta get a battery for it. Needs a starter and a battery, and she should be good to go. Still good. Throw her back into neutral, but this thing's still kicking. Now that I got my welder, the front end is getting extended still, so I gotta do that. But projects are getting there. Now that I got a welder, I can start working on projects even more. So, this front end's going to be getting extended soon. Maybe next week. I'm not sure yet. I might start working on it. I'd like to have it done before my birthday party, but I only got a week. I have a bunch of stuff to do next week, too, once I get back to my mom's. So, yeah. But, the tire salvator, yeah. But, like I said, I'm getting back rear mud tires, hopefully. They're not the greatest shape, but I'm only paying $50 for them, and it'll be better than stocks. Way better than stocks, so, yeah. What else? I think that's about it. But that thing is turning into, like, the main mud mower right now, because that thing's down, but I'm gonna have 2 mud mowers. I'm gonna have that one and this one. So, yeah. I think that's about it for this video, so peace.